after another year of hard work, but also one filled with surprising new discoveries and compelling revelations. Brothers Rick and Marty Lagina gather with their partners and other members of the team in the war room for their final meeting on Oak Island this year.
Hey guys.
Hello, Alex.
Be there?
Alex.
Also joining the fellowship via video conference from Muskegon, Michigan, is Marty's son, Alex.
Well, gentlemen, it is that time again. Winter is closing in, the weather is getting nasty, we're running out of time, the equipment has to go back. So it's time that we all get together to talk about Smith's Cove, and most importantly, where in the heck are we going with it?
I think it's been a big success. You've seen all the structures we've uncovered, sometimes on a daily basis. Yeah.
And you cannot look at this picture and say we weren't successful in accomplishing what we wanted to do. I mean, there it is, all laid out. We ran into all kinds of heretofore unknown structures. And what very much appears to be an intact box drain, and a big slipway that goes well out into the ocean, and the so-called U-shaped structure. Clearly massive structures, clearly well engineered. And where we are right now is we just uncovered, as I believe everybody knows, yet another structure in Smith's Cove. A big structure, a massive structure. And Craig, I think it was Craig who noticed, they're vertical cuts. This is dimensional lumber, but they're not circular saw cuts. So this was done perhaps by hand. I have to say something did happen here, very significant.
Yes.
I have to, the data says that. So the obvious question is, were the structures in Smith's Cove built by the depositors of this treasure? Or was it an attempt to recover the treasure? So it's 1769, sir. Are you here to make a deposit or a withdrawal?
My assumption would have been a deposit.
The evidence is there.
Dave, what about you?
They did not come to retrieve it, they came to put it.
Charles, I think I know, but say it.
I think it was depositors, not retrievers.
I am in agreement with you, Charles.
Yeah, but wait a minute. It was deposited here by the French, and the French were helping the Americans in the American Revolutionary War, which they clearly were.
Yeah.
So they say, they know rebellion's brewing. They say, you guys need money? I can tell you where some is. So they come up, they dig it out. They know the British are probably just 2 steps behind them. This is a British colony.
Sure it is.
They know that those guys are going to get swamped in the muck 40 feet below, don't they? They know that for sure. You could tie up an entire couple British warships with people trying to dig up a treasure that is no longer there.
But if they were withdrawing, wouldn't they have shut off the booby trap?
Yes.
Yes.
Of course.
There's no question about it. I don't know. But it sounds like a very strong consensus around this table. There's something still worth looking for. I could easily land on the opposite side of that.
I mean, look, I think we have all respected what Dan's advice from a couple years ago, you know? Let's take a deep breath, let's sit back, let's think about what we've done, think about what we might care to do in the near future. So there's a lot to look forward to in the near term and as we look outward.
Right.
Okay. It's been a great year. I certainly want to thank each and every person around this table for just a tremendous effort and a job well done. I feel really good about what we did. I feel really good about what Rick led us to do. You know, we accomplished the things we set out to accomplish. We explored where we needed to explore. So, Rick, do you have anything to add?
First and foremost, to look around the table, not only to see people in pursuit of a common goal, but friends, you know, family. And I'm grateful that we're all here together. And I also think that it's been a long, long year of discovery. But to that end, I am not dismayed. I am very much looking forward to the upcoming year. And I would ask everybody to put their hand in. So, one in, all in, once in, forever in. Again, thank you very much. Let's go.
All right, guys, let's roll.